Here we go. Sorry for the technical difficulties there as Westside pulls a double play, but a run will score. Now with 2 outs, get their first run for Bellevue East here in the first inning.
In the cleanup spot, center fielder number 21, Jacob Perrin.
Jacob Perrin here is hitting a cleanup out in center field as that first ball he takes low for ball 1. That one in there for a strike on the 1-0 pitch. Now bases are empty after that double play scores the run from third. So 1-1 pitch. It'll be in there catching their outside corner there for strike 2. The 1-2 pitch. Outside for ball 2. Jay Coughlin be on the mound today for you guys, and he's been pitching pretty well this year, several appearances. That one gets behind the catcher there for ball 3, so we've got a full count, 2 outs. Perrin here will look to try and draw a walk. Coughlin will try and strike him out. The 3-2 pitch. It's up, swing and a miss, strike 3, innings over. After all that, we had 1 hit, 1 run, no runners left on base, as we'll head to the bottom of the first with Westside due up.
For the Chieftains, 1 run off of 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on base. We're going to the bottom of the first.
The bottom of the first here, we'll have Nikolai French due up, Nick Engblom, and catcher Michael Zimmerman. Zimmerman has been leading the team in several categories this year, including on base with a .509, getting on base almost 5 out of every 10 at-bats. Engblom hitting second leads the team in hits with 16 this year, and hitting at first, French leads the team in doubles. So the Westside, as they come up here in the bottom of the first, they'll look to gain back that run they just gave up in the top of the first.
And with Westside having lost the 4 of their last 5 games, they're really going to want to punctuate on this game in particular because, I mean, it means a lot to them. So,
this being the first round of the Metro Conference Tournament, it is almost a must-win for Westside if they want to continue to improve their standings and have a chance at a 2 seed in districts. We're almost ready to get off here in the bottom of the first with French due up. And on the mound today for the Chieftains, we'll have Cole Holbrook. He's been pitching really well with 4 appearances, 1-0 record here with an ERA of 4.24.
Leading out for the Warriors, third baseman, number 17, Nicola French.
French here up, he'll look to take an eye on a ball and get back this run. The first pitch down in the dirt for ball 1. Holbrook's second pitch here on this 1-0 count. It'll be down in the dirt once again for ball 2. Struggling a little bit with his location here early. 2-0 pitch. He sets, kicks, deals. That one is up hot. Ooh. Yep. Just hitting the top of the strike zone there for strike 1. Got a 2-1 count. That one's in there for a strike, 2-2 count. Last 2 pitches have been strikes. This pitcher seems to be settling a little bit here. French will look on to Holbrook. Holbrook's pitch. Catches the outside corner there for a strike. Oh, he did change it to a ball. So we'll have 3-2 pitch. No outs. French will look to draw a walk here. Is outside for ball 4. French will take his base out to first. Nick Engblom here due up for hitting second today. Engblom is third in the state in doubles with 4 this year with 16 hits and 10 RBIs, hitting .314. Engblom today playing in right field. Wind's blowing from right field. Holbrook will look on, try and get the first out of the inning. French off, second. Throw not in time. He'll be in there for a stolen base. French showing off his speed there as he takes second. Engblom will look on to the second pitch of the at-bat, 1-0 count. Pitch is set. It's up high for ball 2. .20 pitch come here as he steps off, taking a back look at French at second. Holbrook a little scared there after French took second base already. Third pitch will be high and outside for ball 3. Engblom will step in here looking to draw a 4-pitch walk. The 3-0 pitch from Holbrook set. He looks on. That one's popped up in the infield. Leaning back. Unable to make the catch right behind home plate. Engblom able to get a little bit of break there, popping up to the catcher, but unable to make the play. Ball is taken off in the wind a little bit up there. Wind is very heavy today.
And I don't think that'll be an uncommon thing that we'll be seeing. The wind is definitely going to be a key factor into how both teams.
That one's hit right up the middle. French is held up at first, unable to make the turn. But Westside will have runners on the corners here with no outs to begin this inning. As Michael Zimmerman will step up to the plate. Zimmerman is second in the state in doubles as he'll look to drive in French on third for the first run for the Warriors here in the first.
Michael Zimmerman.
Another steal by Westside. Engblom is not get there. He is gunned out by the catcher out at second. Engblom unable to make a steal there as Westside tried to move both runners into scoring position. Still a runner on third, though, gives Zimmerman a chance to get another RBI here. That one's in the dirt, gets behind the catcher, and French will get in and score on that wild pitch as Westside ties the game up in the first inning at 1. That will clear the bases for the Chieftains, but does give up a run as Zimmerman will look on this 1-1 pitch. The pitch, way outside for ball 2. Holbrook is struggling with his command early in this game, not being able to throw too many strikes here. 2-1 pitch is low for ball 3, count 3-1 now. Zimmerman will look to draw another walk from Holbrook early in this game. And Zimmerman will draw ball 4 as he takes his base on that walk. As the catcher will go out and visit with Holbrook as he struggles with his command a little bit. And they'll actually hit a pitch runner here for Zimmerman. Brody Gock will come in and run for Zimmerman.
Running will be number 10, Brody Gock.
Brody Gock often coming in for pitch running. He's very quick. He will look to steal second very early.
And next up will be our designated hitter, Andy Stokes, will be at bat.
Andy Stokes.
As Stokes looks on for the first pitch at bat. Holbrook, realizing Gock will look to steal early in this count, throws back to first. The first pitch of this at bat It'll be catching the the outside corner there for strike one. Holbrook, when able to throw strikes, though, he is painting these corners early. Another pickoff attempt there against Gok. Gok getting back in time pretty easily, both of these. Another pitch outside for ball one. Count 1-1 now. Stokes sitting clean up today. It's a 1-1 pitch. Be outside again as Gok takes off for second. He is there just in time as the shortstop there, or second baseman, sorry, drops the ball, giving Gok the stolen base.
What a play bear by Gok. I mean, he knows that Holbrook is wary of his speed, so really, really good awareness right there.
Another pitch outside, that's ball three. Holbrook really struggling to throw strikes here. Liking this outside corners, but not able to locate too many pitches yet. He swings and a miss on that one. Now we'll have a full count here. Stokes will look for his chance to get an RBI here with a runner on second. The full count. The pitch from Holbrook comes set as he steps off there, knowing Gok has that speed. Set here for the 3-2 pitch. Swings and a miss on that outside pitch. He'll strike out. Andy unable to come up with a base hit there for a chance to drive in that run at second. Now if Davison Kryling come up here to hit. Kryling hitting .306 on the year with 15 hits. Looking to add another RBI to his 8 RBIs already, as that pitch is in there for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. He fouled back. Now Kryling down in the count 0-2 already here. Holbrook looks on to try and get out of this inning after giving up 1 run. The 0-2 pitch will come set. That one's way outside. Kryling not taking a hack at that one. The 1-2 pitch from Holbrook comes set. That one outside once again for ball 2. It evens up the count at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Hit right back up through the middle. The runner will come around third and score very easily as Kryling holds up at first for an RBI single to take the lead.
Next up, we'll have lefty first baseman Jaden Salato up at bat.
There's a good piece of hitting there by Kryling, staying back on the ball and hitting it right back up the middle. There's been a big gap all day here between shortstop and second baseman. First pitch, yeah, that'll be high. Ball 1. Salato will look on. That one catching the outside corner for strike 1. Holbrook really painting the corners when he's able to today. That pitch will be hit back up the middle, but not getting past the shortstop there as he steps on second to end this inning. And Warriors score 2 runs there on 2 hits with 1 runner left on base as we head to the top of the second for the Chieftains.
And 1 left on base. We're going to the second, and it is the Warriors 2, Chieftains 1.
As we head to the top of the second here. Due up for the Chieftains, we'll have Cooper Brown, Liam Kerr, and Landon Albrock.
Get you a little something to eat, drink, kick back, and have a Nice evening here at Warrior Field. Make sure you get you some of that delicious popcorn.
And now we're starting to hit to the heart of the lineup here for the Chieftains, as some of these players have seemed to struggle to get on base, but with Jay struggling early in the first with his command, as he'll look to settle in here at the top of the second, as his offense does very well for him taking back the lead in the bottom of that first inning. Jay Coughlin, the brother of Max Coughlin, just signed yesterday to play at Northeast Community College. Max will be on the mound this Saturday for Millard West.
Number 13, Cooper Brown.
Cooper Brown playing in right field today, as he'll look on for this first pitch from Coughlin. That one's right down the middle for strike one. Coughlin's second pitchy at bat as he comes sets. Is grounded to first. As he'll take it himself, steps out on first, gets that easy out. Solano deciding to take that one himself, as Coughlin was covering first, but was able to cover the bag himself and get that out. First pitch of this at bat for Liam Kerr. That one's fouled back. Strike. So it'll even up the count at 1-1. Coughlin's 1-1 pitch. One's up there in the zone as he hits it. French coming on from third, and he trips. That'll be an error on French. Trips on a shuffle, ready to throw the ball to first. French, just a sophomore here on varsity, playing third.
The error puts one aboard, brings to the plate. Batting seventh in the lineup, second baseman number 2, Landon Albrecht.
So he'll get on first. We got Landon Albrecht due up. That one's high and outside for ball one.
Albrecht, with 45 at-bats this season, is looking to make a statement here.
The 1-0 pitch from Coughlin. Check swing, but that one's in there for a strike anyway.
Albrecht has had 10 runs and 13 hits on the season, so his performance today will be really important.
Pickoff move from Coughlin there, trying to catch him off guard at first. And that pitch will be in there for a strike from Coughlin. Coughlin looks to strike him out here. Get second out of this inning with a guy on first. A 1-2 pitch from Coughlin. That one hit out to right field, down the line, just fair. The run around second, out to third, and it'll be held up at third, and that's a double for Albrecht. Oh, and it's over the second baseman head, and the runner will come in to score. And it got an air throw from the right fielder, trying to get him out at second.
Albrecht just adding to that's now his 15th RBI of the season, so his performance, once again, is just going to be so important for this team today.
Coach Seals will come out and talk to Coughlin early in this game. Coughlin's struggling a little bit. Team not making too much help there, committing a couple of errors in the top of the second inning, giving up a run. Got a runner on second for the Chieftains, as Mason Chandler will step in the box and look to get another RBI for these Chieftains. Chance to take the lead. Seals will walk back to the dugout after talking to Coughlin and the rest of the team.
Here scores a run and
next up we got third baseman Mason Chandler at bat.
Chandler will look on for the pitch for Coughlin of this first pitch of the at-bat. That one just in there in the top corner there for strike from Coughlin. Coughlin's 1-0 pitch. It'll be right down the gut for strike 2. Coughlin getting ahead early in this count.
This is Chandler's 18th game of the season of 18th games, and he's had 8 runs and 12 hits.
That'll hit down the first base line once again. That will score a run as he's coming in, scores. He's going for the triple as he'll get into third base pretty easily. That is a triple for Mason Chandler, driving in another run for these Chieftains as they take the lead, 3-2.
That's Chandler's first triple of the season right there.
Chandler really not showing off his speed there as he's able to get that one just past the first baseman down the first base line. It's a tough play out there in right field. First pitch in there from Coughlin will be for strike. Coughlin's 0-1 pitch. Swinging and a miss for strike 3. Chandler, or Chester, just a little bit under on that one. That'll be down and outside, ball 1. Count 1-2. As Chester will look to get another RBI added to his total with a guy on third. That'll be popped up and out of play first base side. Coughlin will look to get the second out of this inning with a strikeout against Cheshire. He's swinging a miss, that's strike 3. Now 2 outs with the guy on third. Now a sacrifice fly will not score that runner from third.
Top lineup for the Chieftains. Shortstop number 1, Landon Johnson.
Now back to the top of the order, Landon Johnson. Singled last time he was up, top of the first. First pitch will be outside, ball 1. Second pitch of the at-bat will be fouled out of play once again to the right first base side. Chieftains just a little bit behind on Coughlin's pitch, fouling off a lot of pitches today.
Johnson is the leading runner of the team with 18 on the season, as well as stolen bases with 15. So
Coughlin, that pitch is way inside. Have to duck under that one is Johnson to prevent from getting hit in the head. It's Coughlin's 2-1 pitch. It'll be outside ball 3. Count 3-1 now. Now with the 2 outs to runner on third, the 3-1 count from pitch from Coughlin. Down will be hit out to the center. Coming on, being able to make the catch to end the inning. As the Chieftains will play 2 more on more hits and 1 error from the Warriors in that inning.
2 hits, 2 errors, 1 left on
As
base.
Warriors will come back up to the bat, bottom of the second.
Don't forget, beer,
We'll have Charlie Henningsen, Jack Schultz, and Anthony Rezak drew up 7, 8, 9.
Delicious popcorn.
Holbrook will be back on the mound, and he's hoping to do a little bit better than he did in the first inning, letting off 2 hits with 2 runs.
Charlie Henningsen playing second will step out, step into the box, beginning off the second inning for the Warriors.
For the Warriors, Batting seventh in the lineup.
Leading off in the top of the second, we'll have 6, 7, 8, 9 due up for the Warriors. Leading off is Charlie Henningsen playing second base today. So first pitch from Holbrook. Peyton the corners once again, outside corner for strike one. Second pitch, swing and miss, that one's in the dirt, strike two. Henningsen getting down quick in the count, already down 2-0. Third pitch, way outside, ball one. Henningsen looks on from Holbrook. 1-2 pitch, way high. It's ball two, evens out the count 2-2. Holbrook's 2-2 pitch. High, ball three, full count now. This Henningsen will look to draw a walk to lead off the second inning for the Warriors. Payoff pitch. Fouls it back down and out of play behind us. See another 3-2 count. See the pitch once again. He'll draw a walk there on full count.
Center fielder, number 16.
Now Jack Schultz will step in the box. Jack Schultz, just a sophomore, hitting out of the 8-hole today, playing out in center. First pitch of the at-bat. It'll be hit out to center. Center fielder coming on, right fielder. It'll drop in there, and both runners will be safe as this right fielder slips and I'm able to make that catch out there and right. Now Anthony Rezak will step in the box here to take this at-bat. He'll go out to talk to Coach Seals down there at third. Maybe a little bit of strategy here with no outs.
Anthony's really going to hope to capitalize here with 2 runners on base.
Rezak hitting out of the 9, playing short today as he looks to drive in the run on second to try and tie this game up. First pitch from Holbrook, and he'll try and lay down a bunt. That one goes foul. That appears to be why Rezak went down to talk to Coach Seals on third base, maybe playing a little bit of small ball, trying to lay down a bunt, move those runners on, and flip over the order back to the top of the lineup. And that failed bunt attempt will be strike one as Rezak steps back in for the 0-1 pitch. Holbrook's 0-1 pitch. Will not try and bunt there as that one's outside for ball one. Third baseman playing a little in, maybe looking for that bunt. The 1-1 pitch will be inside, that's ball two. Rezak will look on for this 2-1 pitch. Pitch from Holbrook, as Holbrook will step off there. Looking back at second base. A little bit scared of Henningsen's speed down there at second. Doesn't want to give up a free base. 2-1 pitch outside, that's ball three. Rezak ahead in the count here, 3-1. You would think it's got to be nothing but the green light for him. Rezak will take the 3-1 pitch. That one catches the outside corner for strike two. Now we'll have a full count. As Rezak will look to possibly draw a walk and load the bases here to begin the second inning. The full count pitch, and it'll be turned on. That's foul, third base size. Coach Seals almost making the play there. He throws a pitch back to the pitcher. Rezak will receive his second full count pitch here. That one high, that's ball four, bases loaded.
We've got third baseman Nicola French back up at bat.
Sardi French's second at bat here to be
Top line of third base.
still at the beginning of the second inning. Draw a walk to lead off the top of the first. We'll actually have a mound visit here from Bellevue East. Holbrook struggling early in this game along with Westside pitchers Coughlin. Neither pitcher really able to set in, giving up already a total of 5 runs between both teams. And the bases loaded for Westside, looking to blow this game open, chance to take the lead.
And if there's a guy you want at bat with the bases loaded, it's definitely French. He's got 10 hits on the season and actually leads the state in doubles with 5 on the season, or second in state, sorry.
French hitting .286 to lead off for the Warriors, hitting first. Coach will head back to the first base dugout. As everything gets set, Holbrook will look on. The base is loaded. French looking to draw some more RBIs to add to his season total. The first pitch will be down and outside. That's ball 1. Holbrook only gave up 10 walks going into this game, but already giving up 4 walks just one time through the order as that pitch is down for ball 2. French will get ahead in the count 2-0 once again. So 2-0 pitch from Holbrook. One's outside, 3-0 count. As French will look to draw a walk and actually get an RBI on the walk. That one hits him. They'll say he swung on that one. That one will be a strike as it came in on his hands. May have hit the bottom of the bat, hit the knob for strike 1. The 3-1 pitch from Holbrook with the bases loaded as he comes set, shaking off the first sign. French looks on, and he'll swing on that one. That's hit to third. Third baseman will come home with it as he gets the force out at home for the first out of the inning. No choice for the runner there but to run home as it was a forced play. Smart play by the third baseman, throwing that one in to get the force out at home, prevent the run from scoring.
Nick Ingvoldstad.
I've got Anglem up at bat. He's having a pretty good season so far. He's 3rd on the team with his batting average of a .314, 4 doubles on the season as well.
So that first pitch is outside as he swings. That's fouled out for strike 1. Anglem, this first at bat in the first inning, is able to get a single. As Holbrook looks on for the 0-1 pitch. Low for ball 1. Good block there. Don't want another wild pitch. Give the Warriors a chance to score again on a wild pitch.
Holbrook's really struggling to find his groove here early in the game. He's having a lot of pitches far out, far high. It's not looking too good for him to start out.
Anglem will swing on that outside pitch for strike 2. Should be a big strikeout for Holbrook if he's able to get it for out number 2. As Anglem will look on for the 1-2 pitch from Holbrook. And it'll be high for ball 2, even the count out at 2-2. Two-two pitch from Holbrook, hit straight to the shortstop for a chance to turn 2. And the Chieftains will get out of this inning without giving up a single run on that double play turn. It was brutal for the Warriors not being able to play to run there with the bases loaded with no outs, as Holbrook's able to get out of that jam without giving up a single run.
In the Warriors second, no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We're heading to the 3rd. first baseman.
Welcome
Number
back.
19, Austin
We've got
Davis.
Bellevue East Chieftains leading the Warriors 3-2 at the top of the third inning. Coughlin throws it right down the middle for the first strike. 0-1 count. So is it a bit high there for the 1-1 count?
Last time Pavon was up to bat, he was hit by Coughlin. Coughlin struggling early in this game, just like Holbrook for the Chieftains. Neither pitcher really being able to set in.
He's got his second strike, evening out the count to 2-2. Pavin is leading the team in his on-base percentage with a .537. And Coughlin throwing his third ball, still struggling to find his groove with a 3-2 count.
Pavin will look to draw a walk here to lead off the top of the third.
And a swing and a miss. Strikeout for Coughlin.
Strikeout brings to the plate for the Chieftains, the catcher number 15.
Coughlin needed that as in the first inning he let off 1 run, and in the second he let off 2 to the Chieftains. And now we got A.J. Lucas, catcher, up at bat. Coughlin just threw his first ball, 1-0 count. Throws it right down the middle. First
Last
strike.
time Lucas was up to bat, he grounded out and do a double play to end the inning.
A swing and a miss for Coughlin's second strike.
It was a great off-speed pitch from Coughlin, really fooling the hitter there. That ball's fouled back, barely catching a piece of it to stay alive.
And we're still at a 1-2 count here. Coughlin's really wants to strike this guy out. It's really important for this inning. He throws it a bit wide. Evens out the count, 2-2.
Turns on that one, even though it was way inside. Pitch really fooling him. Breaking hard inside late. Really fooling Lucas. Owens hit to the shortstop. Rezak will make the play. It's a great arm by Rezak being able to get that out. He was fading to his left, fading to third. Turn around quickly and got him out for out number 2.
And Lucas, although the team's hits leader, cannot capitalize on his at-bat.
Jacob Perrin.
Next up, we got Jacob Perrin, center fielder, up at bat for the Chieftains. And a swing and a miss. First strike for Coughlin with 2 outs.
Coughlin appears to being able to settle in just a little bit to begin this inning.
Throws it a bit wide for a ball, 1-1 count.
The Warriors have struggled a little bit to stay in games early. Giving up lots of runs has definitely hurt them, as they're giving up way too many runs to begin games, and their bats just aren't able to make any comeback.
And Perrin pops up a foul ball clear behind him. So it'll be a 1-2 count. And then as Coughlin throws it a bit wide, it's another 2-2. As it skims Perrin's bat, just keep him alive for a 2-2.
Chieftains seem to have been swinging in on a lot of pitches. It's a foul tip, strike 3 to end the inning. Coughlin with the 1-2-3 inning seemed to find his groove there for that third.
And Coughlin really needed that for his morale, as he wasn't doing too hot, but he comes off the top of the third inning with 0 runs, 0 hits. So
in the bottom of the second inning as the Warriors come up to hit.
Cole Holbrook will take the mound again. Hasn't been doing as well as he would have liked to this game so far. However, just coming off of a runless second inning, he hopes to do the same in the third.
Holbrook will look to settle in his groove. Even though he gave up no runs last inning, he did load the bases with no outs, but he was able to get out of the jam. Zimmerman will lead off this inning. He's behind the plate, catching the balls for Coughlin.
Leading off the catcher, number 11, Michael Zimmerman.
Zimmerman actually leading the team in home runs, third in the state with 2. But like we said earlier, we don't know if we'll see many home runs with this strong wind blowing straight in from right.
Certainly could see a hit, though. He's had 14 on the season. And Holbrook throws a strike with a 1-1 count.
Zimmerman hitting out of the 3-hole, drawed a walk in the first inning with his first at-bat. That pitch is down low. Not able to frame that one for the umpire. Can't draw that strike. Zimmerman hitting .341 on the year.
It's a deep ball into right field. Goes past.
Zimmerman around second. He ditches his helmet. Will he be able to get into third? He loses the ball. Third baseman loses the ball.
Safe at third.
Zimmerman getting a triple.
It's first of the season. And that is exactly what the Warriors wanted from Zimmerman.
You don't often see triples coming from a catcher, as most catchers don't have electric speed, but Zimmerman showing off his speed there, able to draw that, get that triple.
Will be number 10, Brody Koch. Designated hitter.
Brody Koch coming in to run for Zimmerman as he did earlier in the first.
Lines with what you said about catchers and their speed. We got Holbrook. Throws it a bit wide. 1-0.
Koch been able to coming in to pitch run for Zimmerman during many games this year. That one's hit out to right field once again. Right fielder shading to the line into foul ground. Not able to make it as that one drops in for foul ball.
And Stokes, who's in second with his batting average of the team, he's really hoping to capitalize for this Warriors team who already has one runner.
Anything into the right side of the infield or high into the outfield should plate this run with no outs.
Holbrook throws it a little bit high.
Don't think you'll see a stolen base attempt by Koch. Don't often see the steal of home.
Throws it a bit wide as he ups the count to 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Stokes will look to draw a walk here. Chance to put runners at the corners with no outs.
Stokes gets a good hit at it, goes deep into right field, and it's caught by right field.
Zimmerman tags up, slides in, easily able to score on that sacrifice fly from Stokes. Stokes will add an RBI to his season total.
And Koch's speed there really shown why Coach loves to sub him in so much as a runner.
Sacrifice fly drives in a run, brings to the plate, left fielder, number 6, Davison Kreilling.
Kreilling will step into the box, hitting 6.
Right down the middle as it's his first strike First strike for Kryling. 0-1 count.
Kryling, last time he was up, he had an RBI single, scoring one of those 2 runs in the first inning from the Warriors.
And Kryling's had some big hits this season. He had a 3-run home run against Gretna earlier, which was very important to the Warriors' win. 2-run, sorry. Now the count is 1-2 for Kryling. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and misses. It's Holbrook's 14th strikeout of the season.
Batting next for the Warriors, first baseman, number 24.
Top of the 4th, Holbrook starting to find his groove, and now we got Jane Salato.
Last
lefty
time-
first baseman up at bat.
Last time Salato stepped in the box, he grounded out to the shortstop.
And it's a 1-0 count. First ball from Holbrook.
Salato only hitting 100 on the year, looking to up his hitting percentage.
And as Holbrook throws it a little low, we got our second ball. Salato hoping to capitalize. Holbrook with his third ball, 3-0 count.
Salato really's got his eye on this pitcher to begin this at bat, already drawing 3 straight balls. So he's ahead in the count 3-0.
Salato not swinging on that 4th pitch. It's now 3-1 count. Still got a bit of room for some error for Salato, as he's got 2 strikes to deal with. And Holbrook throws a second strike. It's now 3-2 count.
That one way outside. Salato will draw a walk.
And now we've got
Up next, second
Charlie
baseman,
Henningsen.
number 13, Charlie Henningsen.
He's made his batting presence for this team present, as he has a flat 3.00 batting average on the season. As Holbrook throws his first ball, 1-0 count. Holbrook throws it back to first, trying to catch Salato leading a little bit too much, but Salato's able to recover.
There's been a lot of pickoff attempts by both pitchers already early in this game.
And Holbrook throws it right down the middle, 1-1 count.
Henningsen, last time he was up, he drew a walk. Speaking of runners on first, another pickoff attempt by Holbrook.
Salato running to second. He's not able to make the he's not able to steal it. And now the Warriors will be back on
In
the outfield.
third, for the Warriors, 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, nobody left on base. As we go to Bellevue fourth, it's time.
Catcher A.J. Lucas was all over that, absolutely throwing a dart down to second base, catching Salato. Salato never really had a chance as he slid headfirst into second base. That'll end the top of the third, or the top of the fourth.
Coughlin
Fourth and
back on the
leading
mound.
off, batting fifth in the lineup, number 13.
Got Cooper Brown, the right fielder, up at bat. And throws it right down the middle with a strike. 0-1 count. Coughlin with his second strike. It's exactly what he wants to do.
Coughlin really finding his groove here in the fourth, in the last inning, the third.
And Brown hits it deep into left field, and it is caught by Kryling for the first out of the inning.
Designated hitter number 10, Liam Kerr.
And Liam Kerr, designated hitter, will be up at bat against Coughlin. Skims his bat and goes behind him, as that'll be the first foul ball. 0-1 count. Coughlin, finding his groove once again, is able to throw a second strike. 0-2 count. And it's hit down to the shortstop, throws it to first base, and he is out. Great play by Anthony Rizak and Jaden Salato.
Salato making a good play there at first, being able to stretch, not letting the ball get past him. Don't want to give a runner free base.
Number 2, Landon Albrecht.
Landon Albrecht, second baseman, who has hit a double earlier today, is up at bat. And as Coughlin throws his first ball, 1-0 count. And Albrecht hits it to first baseman, who throws it back to Jay, who's able to get him out on first base.
Coughlin really fielding his position there as he is able to cover first, as French had to go field that one, as the ball was hit between the first and second baseman.
Left on base, we're going to the bottom.
Quick 3 outs for the top of the inning, as Holbrook will take the mound once again.
As we welcome you back here to Warrior Field for the bottom of the fourth inning. Charlie Henningsen back up to bat. So that bat was cut short last inning when Salato was caught stealing at second. That one will be outside. It's ball 1. Even out the count at 1-1. It's 2-0 pitch. It's hit in between the first and second baseman. That'll be out there to right field for a base hit. Henningsen being able to draw his first hit of the game. As Jack Schultz, the center fielder, will come out, step into the box.
He's already hit a single today, Schultz, so he's hoping to hopefully get another hit. Help out Henningsen.
That one was fouled straight back, coming for the press box. Good thing there's always a net there. That pitch will start the count out at 1-0.
There's been a lot of foul balls popped straight back behind the batter today. Makes us thankful that we're here in the box. As a fan, I'd be a little more anxious, but
Holbrook makes another pickoff attempt back at first base. Really scared of the Warriors' speed. The 0-1 pitch from Holbrook. It's down. Evens the count out at 1-1. Jack Schultz, just one of the 2 sophomores on this Westside varsity team. This Holbrook will get set for the 1-1 pitch. That one catching the bottom corner for strike 2.
and Schultz, although a sophomore, his presence really has been felt as he's had 36 at-bats this season.
Another pickoff attempt there by Holbrook. It's the 1-2 pitch from Holbrook. Fouled back out behind us towards the west side tennis courts. Be another foul ball from Schultz. Keep the count at 1-2. Schultz will look on to Holbrook for this 1-2 pitch. So Holbrook will come set. He makes off another pickoff attempt move towards Charlie Henningsen back at first.
And Holbrook, although not feeling it today, has been able to show his awareness on the field. Many saved pickoffs that he's been able to throw to first base.
It's a pitch from Holbrook. It's hit out into right field. The right fielder is able to make that catch, get under that one pretty easily. Keeps Salato at first base, not able to tag.
And now we'll have shortstop Anthony Rizak up at bat. Started off the game with a walk in the first inning. So hopefully he can help out Henningsen here.
Rizak will look on for the first pitch he had bat from Holbrook. It's outside, ball 1. Rizak actually a star on the football team, racking up several offers this year. That pitch will catch inside for ball strike 1 for Holbrook. He'll even the count out at 1-1. It's 1-1 pitch from Holbrook outside the lefty's batter box. That's ball 2.
And Anthony's twin brother Teddy is also a player on the team with a lot of impact. However, he's not playing today.
So that pitch is inside as Henningsen will steal second there, as that pitch he may have thought got away from the catcher, but it was able to be blocked. But Henningsen showing off his speed, being able to steal second, get himself into scoring position for Rizak. So Rizak will get the 3-1 pitch. He'll draw the walk, get out to first.
And Henningsen's speed is just so important for this team. I mean, a stolen base late in the 4th inning. However, he was able to show his speed earlier today in the first as well.
It's actually Rizak's second walk, as coach for the Chieftains will come out, and they will make a pitching change. And they'll take out Holbrook with batters out on first and second.
Not a huge surprise there, as Holbrook hasn't been having the best day for himself.
That will end Holbrook's day as he gives up 3 1s to the Warriors and is still responsible for the runners out on the field. The new pitcher for the Chieftains will be Tanner Miller.
Now pitching for the Chieftains,
Tanner Miller, a sophomore, has a ERA of
Tanner Miller.
0.81, and has a 1-1 win-loss record. He's had 5 appearances this season.
Miller, one of the Chieftains' go-to guys in need to get out situations, as Miller doesn't give up many runs. As Miller will warm up here as we wait for him to finish pitching after this pitching change from the Chieftains.
And Miller has had 10 strikeouts of the season, hoping to add to it at the bottom of the 4th.
Nicola French batting.
Sophomore Nikolai French playing out at third base will step into the box. Last time he was up, he grounded out to a fielder's choice in the 2nd inning. So he'll swing and a miss on that one. That one's strike 1 for French.
And Miller just showing his team why they need him at the bottom of the 4th.
That pitch from Miller be catch it inside corner for strike 2, the at-bat. Now runner at second, runner at first for French. So that pitch will be outside, first ball of the at-bat. 1-2 count now. Pitch from Miller. That one catches French looking. French strikes out as Nick Anglum will step into the box now.
Adding to Miller's strikeout count for the season. That's number 11 for him, as he's off to a good start at the bottom of the 4th.
As Anglum will step into the box for the first pitch. That one's outside. That's ball 1. Anglum really trying to help the Warriors out here, maybe give them a lead with a base hit, driving in that runner from second. That pitch will be down in the dirt for ball 2. Anglum getting ahead in the count now, 2-0. The third pitch of the at-bat, and will be hit way out past first base, way foul. Maybe a little bit of a scavenger hunt to try to find that ball later.
See all the Chieftains in the dugout taking cover, as that ball came pretty close to hitting them, but they're all okay.
2-1 pitch from Miller, way up high for ball 3. If Anglum were able to draw a walk here, that would load the bases and give Zimmerman a chance to hit a grand slam, but Anglum will swing and a miss on that one, load the count full. This is a big pitch by Miller. Don't want to walk the bases loaded, looking to get a strikeout. That one's outside as the runners go on that 3-2 count with 2 outs. Anglum will draw his walk. The bases will be loaded for the Warriors. That brings up the catcher, Michael Zimmerman, as Zimmerman is 3rd in the state in home run with 2, and he'll step in with a chance to hit a grand slam or to get another base hit
Number 11, Michael
and
Zimmerman.
give the Warriors the lead. Last time Zimmerman was up to at bat, he actually got a triple out to right field. So the right fielder was playing very shallow. So that first pitch will be outside for ball 1 from Miller.
And Zimmerman's leading the team in his batting average. So if there's anyone you want at bat with the bases loaded, it's definitely Zimmerman.
Catcher keeping an eye out there on first base. Nobody covering first base though, so he wasn't able to make that pickoff attempt after the pitch. The 2-0 pitch from Miller will be fouled straight back into the catcher. Make the count now 2-1. This is a very, very big at-bat for the Warriors in a very close game. Zimmerman will look on to Miller for the 2-1 pitch. Pitch from Miller. Fouled straight back into the catcher's mitt. 2-2 count.
Zim, knowing he had that pitch right in his hand, really wants to capitalize here.
That's a ball in the dirt. 3-2. There's a full count with 2 outs. You will see the runners taking off out on this pitch. As Miller's pitch be hit straight back to the pitcher. Pitcher field his position. Miller tossing it to first. Draw the out. The Warriors are able to plate one on a couple of hits, but do strand 3 runners out on base.
To the pit. Warriors 4. And the Chieftains 3.
So we'll head to the bottom, or the top of the 5th. The Chieftains will be coming back up to at bat. Coughlin is coming back out for the top of the 5th. Not quite ready for a pitching change.
After letting 2 runless innings for Coughlin, can't see why the coaches would want to make any adjustments as of right now as he's starting to feel himself.
So we do have a scoreboard error out on TV and up on the scoreboard. The score is still 3-3. The Warriors did not play to run that last inning. It is 3-3. Due up in this inning for the Chieftains, third baseman Mason Chandler hitting 8, Cheshire 9, and then turning back over to the order to Landon Johnson. Coughlin has really found his groove these last few innings, as we'll get set to start the top of the 5th.
Correction on the scoreboard. The score is still 3-3. We bring to the plate third baseman number 23, Mason Chandler.
Mason Chandler, his last at-bat, was able to get a triple. Already been a couple triples in this game, not something you see every day. So that pitch will be in there for a strike from Coughlin. That one outside. Pitch from Coughlin. Be fouled straight back towards the Westside tennis courts over our head. First strike, now count 1-2. As Coughlin will get set for this 1-2 pitch. Chandler lays that one off. Inside for ball 2. The 2-2 pitch from swing and a miss. That's strike 3, out number 1 for the Warriors here in the top of the 5th. It was a great pitch from Coughlin.
That's Coughlin's 4th strikeout of the day. Really starting to feel himself here.
Left fielder number 14, Cheshire.
Cyrus Chester will step into the box here.
Struck out in the first inning. This is his second at-bat.
So he'll take that one pitch for a ball. That one also high for ball number 2 from Coughlin. Coughlin's third pitch to the at-bat. And straight down the gut for strike number 1. Coughlin's 2-1 pitch. Catches the outside corner for strike number 2. As he'll even out that count. And the 2-2 pitch from Coughlin as he gets set. Oh, outside in the lefty batter box. Now that brings the count full. Coughlin will look to get the strikeout. Cheshire look for a walk. Coughlin's pitch. Little low, but the umpire will ring him up on that pitch as Cheshire strikes out looking.
Coughlin with his 5th strikeout of the day.
Top lineup for the Chieftains. Shortstop, number 1.
Now Landon Johnson at the top of the order will step up as he gets the first pitch from Coughlin. Another one in the right, lefty's batter box. It's ball number 1.
And Johnson's a leading hitter in several categories, so Coughlin's going to want to keep an eye on him.
That pitch is hit to the third baseman. French fields that one, shoots it over to first. Solado able to make that play to end the inning. Get Warriors 1-2-3 inning there from Coughlin. He's able to continue out that game.
No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We're headed to the bottom of the 5th. Tied at 3 apiece.
So now we'll head out to the bottom of the 5th. The Warriors will bring back up. Due up in this inning will be the designated hitter, hitting cleanup, Andy Stokes, Davison Kryling, and Jaden Solado.
We're glad to help you out. Don't forget, get you a little some of that delicious popcorn.
We've got Miller back up on the mound for his 2nd inning of the game, as he was subbed in last one for...
We do apologize for that scoreboard error still. We get it fixed there. Game is still 3-3. Andy Stokes will step into the box here, the bottom of the 5th inning.
Bottom of the 5th and leading off will be the designated hitter. Hitting 4th in the lineup, number 19, Andy Stokes.
It's the pitch for Miller. That one will be a little bit high. It's ball 1. Miller, just a sophomore. Don't always see the sophomores out on the mound getting varsity time. 2-0 pitch from Miller. It'll be hit up the middle. That one will be a base hit for Stokes. Second baseman unable to field that one.
And with Stokes on first, we're going to have Kryling come out at bat, who is able to hit an RBI single earlier and was struck out on a second. But with his 3rd at bat, he's hoping to help Mr. Stokes out a little bit.
Davison Kryling.
As Kryling steps into the box with a guy on first. Miller will make another pickoff attempt towards first. A little bit of scared of Stokes' speed out there on first.
He's carrying Holbrook's legacy, who is very aware of the field.
That one will be hit straight to third base as he turns to second for 1. And he's safe down there at first. He's not able to turn the double play there, but does get the lead runner. Gets Stokes out there at second.
Now first baseman Jaden Solado is back up at bat with Kryling on first.
There's another pickoff attempt there by Miller. Warriors do have a lot of speed on this team. That's why you're seeing so many pitches thrown back towards first. Wants to limit that stolen base number for the Warriors. That pitch be down low. That's ball number 1. Second pitch, that one's in there for a strike. Catching the outside corner. Solado, one of the few lefties on this Westside team, as we see another pickoff attempt towards first base.
So Miller's going to have to account for that, as throwing it will be a little bit different as he does for the other 8 batters on this team.
Swing and a miss there from Solado. That's strike number 2. Now they count 1 and 2. And the 1-2 pitch from Miller. I'm going to be down low. That's ball number 2. Evens out the count at 2-2. Solado looks on to Miller for the 2-2 pitch. He hits that one straight to the first baseman, bounces off the first baseman's glove. That'll be an error as Salato's able to reach first. Runner will move up to second. Now we have runners out on first and second with one out in the 5th inning here.
Second baseman, number 13, Charlie Henningsen.
Charlie Henningsen will step into the box here for the Warriors with guys on first and second.
Miller throws a strike with an 0-1 count, started off.
The first baseman for the Chieftains not helping out the pitcher, Tanner Miller. So commit the first error of that game for the Chieftains. So Miller's 1-1 pitch, straight down the gut. That's strike 2. Henningsen looks on to Miller for the 1-2 pitch. A little bit outside. Barely missing. That one could have been called a strike, but decides to call it a ball. Now 2-2. This is Miller's 2-2 pitch. It'll be hit out to left field. High fly ball. Comes on, makes that catch. No tag from the runner at second. It's a fly out for Henningsen out to left field. Now, Jack Schultz will step into the box, one of those star-studded sophomores on this Westside team.
Center fielder number 16.
This center fielder has already
Jack
had
Schultz.
a decent day for himself as he hit a single in the first.
Schultz will look on for the first pitch of the at-bat here from Miller with guys on first and second. Catching the outside corner there for strike number 1. Second pitch of the at-bat from Miller. That one bouncing off home plate. Ball number 1. Haven't seen a steal attempt from the Warriors here as of late, as that one hits it straight into right field. As it bounces in front of the right fielder, the runner will round third. He'll come in, and he's safe as the ball bounces back to the backstop. No advancement from the runner at third. That is a single from Schultz, and he'll move up to second on the throw to home. The Warriors will take the lead on that one. Now the game is 4-3 Warriors with 2 runners in scoring position, second and third. Rizak will now step into the box.
And that right there was Schultz's 6th RBI of the season.
Rizak will take that pitch. It's ball number 1. Rizak really looking to drive in some more runs to open up this lead for the Warriors. That one's inside. Ball number 2.
And Rizak has only taken walks today. It's 2 for 2 on walks, so who knows, maybe we'll see a third in a row.
That one way inside. Rizak having to get away out of that one. Now he'll get way ahead in the count, 3-0. Rizak will draw a 4-pitch walk, and that will load the bases for the Warriors and turn over the lineup for Nikolai French. This is a big at-bat from the Warriors. French really looking to add an RBI and open up this lead.
Top lineup for the Warriors, third baseman, number 17, Nicola French.
French, a great hitter for the team. This is the kind of scene that he wants. He's really looking to pop this balloon with the bases fully loaded.
First pitch from Miller will be outside. That's ball number 1. French yet to get a hit today. He's 0 for 3. As he looks on for the second pitch of the at-bat from Miller. Another pitch catching the inside corner. So 1-1 pitch. Catches the top of the zone. 1-2. Miller trying to limit the damage as he throws this 1-2 pitch. That one's hit straight out into center field. That'll bounce in front of the center fielder. For 1 run scores, the other guy around third, and they catch somebody in a run down. Third baseman drops it, though, as they'll be able to get back into second. 2 runs will score there. Warriors getting a little lucky. Third baseman can't handle that and pin him in the run down. Now the Warriors will take the lead 6-3. So they'll open up this game now, a 3-run lead for the Warriors. This is a very big inning, already scoring 3.
There.
That one's hit into right field. Another single for Engblom. The runner will be held up at third. Don't want to risk anything. That'll bring up Zimmerman with another chance for RBIs.
And the bases will be fully loaded once again for the, well, bases have been loaded for Westside many times this game. This is Zimmerman's second time at bat with fully loaded bases. He's hoping to do a little different than he did last time and hopefully put some emphasis on this time.
Like Jackson just said, last time Zimmerman was up with the bases loaded, he grounded out into a double play. That first pitch from Miller will be outside ball number 1. Zimmerman committed to go play college ball at Sioux Falls. So that pitch be outside, that's ball number 1. That one's hit to the shortstop. Shortstop will field, throw to second. That'll end the inning. As the Warriors are able to score 3 runs and take the lead by 3, heading into the top of the 6th.
4 hits, 1 error, and 2 left on base as we go to the 6th. Warriors 6, Chieftains 3.
Welcome back to Warrior Field as we head to the top of the 6th. Warriors have a 3-run lead as Coughlin comes out once again for his 6th inning of work. Coughlin having a fairly great day after those first 2 innings he struggled. The Chieftains will come up to at bat.
Batting is number 19.
Number 19, Austin Pavin, will come up to at bat. He's 0 for 1, getting hit by a pitch and a strikeout back in the 3rd. It's count 2-0. Pitch from Coughlin. Catches the outside corner. Strike number 1.
And Pavin, the team's on-base percentage leader, 5.37, hoping to do so.
2-1 pitch from Coughlin inside. 3-1 as Pavin will come ahead in the count. Pavin drawing a lot of walks, hence why his on-base percentage so high. He'll draw another one here to add to his season total. Now that's a leadoff runner, something the Chieftains have struggled with, not being able to get leadoff runners. Now number 3 hitter, A.J. Lucas will come at the at-bat. He's 0 for 2 on the day. And the pitch from Coughlin, first pitch of the at-bat. That one's hit to deep left field. Left fielder's coming in on that one. Easy catch out there in left. Wind not toying with him too much there.
And Kryling, left fielder who caught that ball, he's had a couple of looks, getting a couple outs earlier today.
Jacob Perrin.
Now, Jacob Perrin will step into the box here for the Chieftains, looking to cut this lead down with a runner on first. Coughlin checks on the runner at first. His pitch. One's outside. Good block by Zimmerman. It's the first ball of the at-bat. 0-1 now. Zimmerman's pitch. Swing and a miss. Sorted him. Caught him swinging on the inside pitch.
Perrin was really looking to get a big hit on that one, as that swing had a lot of power in it. Just couldn't make contact there.
Ooh, that one was very close on his pickoff attempt by Coughlin towards first. Almost catching Pavin off guard out there. As that pitch is hit in between first and second, he's unable to make that play as Ty Cholino out there. That one will be ruled a hit. Second baseman, tough play there for him. Now number 13, Cooper Brown will step into the box.
Right fielder number 13, Cooper Brown.
That pitch from Coughlin, that's outside, ball number 1. Coughlin does not want to give up a run here with a 3-run lead. Only one inning after this to play. Coughlin's another pitch outside, that's 2-0. Coughlin already working 6 1/3 today as that pitch is high, that's ball 3. Still yet to throw a strike in this at-bat, that's 3-0.
Brown's doing a pretty good job identifying these pitches as they're a little outside the box. He's had a lot of history this season with 41 at-bats.
Coughlin's able to draw that first strike of the at-bat, now 3-1. The 3-1 pitch from Coughlin. It'll be outside ball 4, that loads the bases. Very dangerous situation now with Liam Kerr coming up to at-bat for the Chieftains.
Designated hitter number 10, Liam Kerr.
Back in the first, Kerr reached on an error on the first baseman. First pitch of the at-bat from Coughlin. Catches the outside corner. The strike number 1 to Kerr.
Kerr is the batter you want in this situation for the Chieftains, as he's tied with the highest batting average of the team, tied with Pavin.
That one hits straight into the gap between third and short. That'll score 1 run from third, and that will reload the bases as the Chieftains cut the lead down to 2. Now 4-6, Chieftains looking to continue to close this gap. And Coach Seals takes out a mound visit towards Coughlin. Would not be surprised here if we do see the pitching change.
And Albrecht will be the batter up next. That's why Coach needs to have a talk with Coughlin, as he leads the team in RBIs, Albrecht, with 14 on the season.
Albrecht already having a pretty good day, getting a double earlier in the first. We will not see a pitching change from Coach Seals. Coughlin will stay out in the mound with the bases loaded still.
Batting next, number 2, Landon Albrecht.
Albrecht, very big at-bat for him with 1 out. He would love to be able to drive in some more runs and cut this run lead down to 1 or none. That pitch from Coughlin catches the outside corner, 0-1. The bases loaded, 0-1 pitch from Coughlin. That's up and out. Ball 1. Evens the count out at 1-1. Coughlin's 1-1 pitch to Albrecht. Swing and a miss, way ahead on that one. That's now a 1-2 count. Now the 1-2 pitch. Coughlin's shaking off a couple of signs here. He'll make the pitch. 1-2 pitch. Hit straight to the shortstop. Throwing to second for 1. Unable to make the double play. That will play a run. That's a sacrifice for Albrecht.
And Perrin is the one who gets to run home there. And now we've got a score of 6 runs for Westside and 5 runs for Bellevue East.
Mason Chandler steps in the box. He'd love to tie this game up here late in the 6th. And pitch from Coughlin, that's outside, ball number 1. Cooper Brown out there on third. He'd love to be able to make that run into home to tie this game. It's Coughlin's pitch. It'll be high, ball 2, now 2-0. Coughlin's 2-0 pitch. With runners on the corners. It'll be hit to right field. Right field playing in. That'll be over Englam's head. That'll score 1. The runner's rounding third. The Chieftains will take the lead on this as the throw into second, not in time. Now the Chieftains take the lead on that 2 RBI double from Chandler. Score now 7-6. Chieftains take that 1-run lead that they were all looking for. This will end Coughlin's day, but now just a little too late as the Warriors now trail. Coughlin with a 6 2/3 innings pitched. Still a solid day until this 6th inning.
Max Coughlin, Jay's brother, seems to be taking the mound. Max recently signed yesterday with Northeast Community College, where he will also be playing baseball and be doing broadcast, as he is well known as Westside's voice when it comes to broadcasting usually.
Seals often has turned to Max late in these games. Max not necessarily being known as a closer, but always a reliable option for Coach Seals and the Warriors to turn to late in these situations.
Coughlin has a season ERA of 4.5. He does have a record in 0-2 in his 7 appearances.
The Chieftains have a runner on second with 2 outs, and Cyrus Cheshire will step into the box, looking to drive in that run at second to give the Chieftains a possible 2-run lead.
Coughlin has had 17 strikeouts of the season. He's hoping to add to that in these last few innings.
The infield will meet with Coach Seals and pitcher Coughlin as they get ready to continue this 6th inning. Coach Seals will head back towards the dugout as we get ready for this inning. Coughlin will continue this inning with 2 outs. Coughlin's first pitch, catch the outside corner for strike 1. The Warriors do not want to give up another run here. That would be very bad for them. Coughlin's second pitch, little high, ball number 1. Evens the count out at 1-1. Fairly big lead out there at second base as nobody's quite covering second right now because you don't want to leave too big of gaps. That pitch, little hesitant on that swing is Cheshire. So he'll get his second strike now, 1-2. Big pitch from Coughlin if he is able to strike Cheshire out. He's not able to do it on that 1-2 pitch. That one's outside for ball number 2. There's actually a pitch hitter here, Parker Schuler. As he gets struck out looking there, Coughlin's able to come in and get that late strikeout. But the Chieftains do take the lead now, heading into the bottom of the 6th, 7-6. Miller. We welcome you back here for the bottom of the 6th. Warriors are up. Due up in this inning, 6, 7, and 8, Salado, Henningsen, and Schultz.
Andy Stokes.
Stokes steps in this one. First pitch from Miller. Not able to land that one. As ball number 1.
With the Warriors falling behind recently.
That one's hit straight into left field. That'll be a base hit from Stokes. Great piece of hitting there from Stokes. Able to drive that one into left.
Stokes, who's a big hitter with a very high batting average with a 3.33, showing Westside and the fans why he's the man you want to bat when you're down.
Davison Kryling.
Now the number 5 hole hitter, Davison Kryling, will step up to the plate. That pitch is in there for a strike. Great off-speed pitch from Miller. Warriors have left so many men on base, nearly 10, and we're here in the 6th inning. They're falling behind, not able to driving in runs with runners in scoring position. This pitch from Miller's into the dirt. Good block there behind plate. That'll be ball number 1. Evens out at the count at 1-1. Miller's pitch to Kryling, hit straight into center, not even moving as the center field being able to field that one very, very easily. That'll be out number 1 here in the bottom of the 6th. And now Jaden Salado will step up to the plate.
Number 24, Jaden Salado.
Salado, that lone lefty here for the Warriors today in the lineup. Salado will look to move those runners up.
Salado's had a pretty good day for himself with many great plays as a first baseman, but also a run in the last inning.
Salado's first pitch of the at-bat. That one's outside, ball number 1. Dugout not too happy with that call. Thought that one was a strike. It's Miller's second pitch of the at-bat. Oh, he'll throw it back to first. Several pickoff attempts by these Chieftains pitchers today. Really scared of that Warrior speed. That pitch way outside in the righty's batter box. That's ball number 2. Now 2-0. Another pickoff attempt. First baseman can't field that one. Kryling back in there safely. It's Miller's 2-0 pitch to Salado. That one's inside and low. Ball number 3. The 3-0 pitch for Miller. That one's low. Ball number 4. That'll be a walk for Salado.
Stokes is now at second, advances with Salado at first. Now we have Charlie Henningsen
number 13
at bat.
Charlie
He's made his presence felt today with many hits and showing his speed running on the bases.
That pitch outside, ball number 1 from Miller. Second pitch, fouled way out, past first base. Another deep foul ball, bouncing off the Warriors' back net, way back here to prevent balls from going towards the tennis courts. This pitch from Miller. It's high, ball number 2. Count now at 2-1. This is a big at-bat. Warriors really looking to drive in that run at second to tie up that game as we're coming into the closing stages. Pitch from Miller will be inside under the arms. That's now a walk for Charlie Henningsen. That'll load the bases once again for the Warriors. But the question is, can the Warriors drive in the runs that they need? So we'll see a mound visit here from the Chieftains. But will we see a pitching change? I doubt it, as there's nobody warming up down there in the pen.
With sophomore Jack Schultz up at bat, the bases fully loaded. The sophomore's going to try to make his presence felt for the team. If we get some RBIs, possibly a grand slam, you never know. But as this wind has settled down a little bit, still pretty present. Who knows?
It's a very, very pressure-filled moment for just the sophomore Jack Schultz.
Center fielder, number 16.
Still here in the first round of the Metro Conference Tournament. It would be a huge win if whoever's able to pull this one out. It's a very big at-bat for Schultz as he looks in to get more RBIs. First pitch catches the outside corner. That's strike number 1 to Schultz. And the pitch from Miller, and I'll be down and outside. Ball number 1. Even the count out at 1-1. Pitch to Schultz. Hit straight up the middle. That'll drive in one. And Seals will halt the runner at third. That'll drive in a run, tie the game up at 7. Huge, huge piece of hitting for Schultz to tie this game.
Stokes hitting the gritty as he goes back into the dugout and is crowned with the cow hat.
The dugout really loved that run, really celebrating out there as this game was tied up. Rizak will swing and miss on that first pitch of the at-bat. Now 0-1. Rizak still yet to accord a official at-bat. 3 for 3 on walks. The 0-1 pitch from Miller, that'll be inside, ball number 1. Bases still loaded. Warriors were able to drive in a run last at-bat. That one pitch to Rizak. That's outside, ball number 2. Miller's 2-1 pitch. That's hit straight to center field. Center fielder catch that. Tagging up at third and sliding in safely to keep this game back to the Warriors. Now 8-7. As you can hear the Westside dugout getting really excited after the Warriors are able to take this lead.
Salato also hitting the gritty as he's also crowned with the cow hat.
It is seen that the Westside celebration this year seems to be the gritty as the runner scoring heads back to the dugout.
As the Warriors start to get electrified a little bit.
French steps in the box. That'll be inside. That's strike number 1. French, last time he was up, hit a single. Would love another base hit. That one's outside, ball number 1. Now runners only on first and second after that sacrifice fly. Last at bat. It's Miller's 1-1 pitch. It's outside. Great block behind the plate. That'll be ball number 2. French, the other really great presence-making sophomore on this Warrior team. It's Miller's 2-1 pitch. Way inside, but French swings at that. That's now a 2-2 count.
You can tell French really wanted that one. He put all he could into that swing. Fortunately, wasn't able to make contact.
French steps back into the batter's box a little frustrated after that swing. 2-2 pitch for Miller. It'll be hit straight to the center fielder once again. He'll make that little leaping grab out in center to end this inning But the Warriors are able to take the lead, plating 2 runs, but do leave 2 men left on base once again. But as we head to the top of the last inning, inning number 7, Warriors up 8-7 as they'll look to close this one out. Once again, the 2 brothers, the storyline of this game, the only pitchers for the Warriors, Max Coughlin, Northeast Community College commit, will look to close this out and get the last 3 outs of this game. Would not be surprised here if you see the Chieftains use another pinch hitter with their backs up against the wall. You have to score the run or the game is over. There will be no bottom of the 7th.
And Max Coughlin is really what you want in an athlete. I mean, he can do it all on the field and off the field, as he is a important member to Westside's broadcast, as he is a main commentator for most of our sports, football, basketball, you name it. And Coughlin's a really great guy overall. He's very, very helpful to his teammates and helpful to everyone else on the broadcast team. Ewan was giving me a bit of baseball tips earlier today in the IMC.
Now the Chieftains will have the top of the order due up here, 1, 2, 3, as Johnson steps into the batter's box. First pitch from Coughlin, straight down the gut. That's strike number 1. Coughlin actually a big fan of his hair as it sticks out of the hat. Got that mullet going on. So that pitch is fouled out of play to the right.
Yeah, I am a member of Warrior Television, and I actually, just created, as Zach was saying, a story about why mullets have become such a hot topic of our generation, and Max was a main interviewee.
Max able to get that ball to ground out to first. That'll be the first out of the top of the 7th here. Johnson grounds out to first.
Looks like that mullet is helping him out as he's getting his first out of the inning. And Max and a lot of the other guys are a big fan of his mullet. However, unfortunately, a lot of the women at Westside are not a huge fan of the mullet. But if it helps him play great baseball, that's all you really need, right?
First pitch from the mullet throwing pitcher in there for a strike. The second pitch, that one's in there for strike number 1. Now the count 1-1. Coughlin actually got glasses on the mound there too, really completing the look up there on the face. Glasses, the mullet. Coughlin's 0-2 pitch, way outside. That one got away from him.
Okay, maybe the mullet doesn't help his baseball either. That pitch wasn't what he wanted. But he'll bounce back.
Coughlin will laugh that one off, take a little loop around the mound, settle back in here for the 1-2 pitch to Austin Pavon. The pitch from Coughlin. Outside, that's 2-2. Now 2-2 count. Max Coughlin's pitch as he comes set. It's hit into left field. That'll be down the line. That is fair. That is heading to the corner, all the way into the corner, as he's going to stretch this one for 3 as he holds up halfway between second and third. That is now a 1-out double for Austin Pavin as he celebrates there out on second base.
Double for Pavin brings to the plate for the Chieftains, number 15, A.J. Lucas.
Now the third batter in the lineup, A.J. Lucas, will come up to hit. So we actually have a pinch runner for the Chieftains wanting to get their most speed possible out there. And the pitch to A.J. Lucas. Hit the third, Nikolai French fielding. Throw all the way across the diamond. In time with the stretch from Salato at first. That is now out number 2. The Chieftains down to their last out with a runner on second.
And what a play there by French and Salato. I mean, from up here, that is, you did not think that he was going to be able to make that play from across the field. However, they were able to execute.
Now the Chieftains with their back up against the wall. Jacob Perrin will step into the box to face Coughlin here. With only 1 out remaining, Coughlin will flip back to second, wanting to keep his eye out there. It's the first pitch of the at-bat. Now from Coughlin. Foul tip straight back towards the catcher. That's strike number 1. Chieftains down to just 2 strikes. As Jacob Perrin will take a look at his coach, get the sign there as he steps back in the box. Now Max Coughlin's pitch from the mound. He looks back. That pitch will be hit straight into left field, but only advancing to third is the runner, not plating that run on that single. Still keeping the Warriors the run, lead, but now stepping up to the plate is Cooper Brown. Cooper Brown looking in to drive that run to tie this game up to keep their hopes alive.
Fielder number 13, Cooper Brown.
And although there are 2 runners on the bases, Max is really hoping to keep his cool and stay composed here as they're going to have a meeting on the mound.
Coach Seals will come out to Coughlin and the rest of the infield. This is probably just a meeting to, hey, Max, calm down. Don't want to let Max get a little too amped up.
I mean,
Let a pitch get away from him.
In a situation as important as this, a crucial at-bat here, I mean, why wouldn't you? So, nothing too out of the ordinary for Seals and Max.
There is a pitcher warming up down there on the left side, just in case something goes wrong here. But Seals will stick with the Coughlin brother, as he'll look to close out this game once again. Stepping into the box now is Cooper Brown, looking for the first pitch of this at-bat. Runners on the corners, 2 outs. It's the pitch from Coughlin. We have a timeout called here by the batter. Coughlin is taking his sweet little timeout there on the mound.
There is some chirping from the dugout of Bellevue East, but Max is still trying his best to keep his cool. Let's see what he'll do here.
It's the pitch from Coughlin. We catch the outside corner. That's strike number 1 for Coughlin. Chieftains once again down to their last 2 strikes of this game. Coughlin's 0-1 pitch to Cooper Brown. Inside. That's ball number 1. Evens the count out at 1-1. Cooper Brown looks to give the Chieftains a tie game as he gets this pitch from Max Coughlin. The 1-1 pitch. Outside and low. That's 2-1. Zimmerman looking there for a possible snapback throw towards first. Does not throw it though. Max Coughlin, 2-1 pitch to Cooper Brown. That pitch is fouled back and out of play once again towards those Westside tennis courts back behind home plate.
As a tennis player myself, I'm really hoping that those tennis courts are okay because we've had lots of fly balls head back that direction. AJ Shefsky was playing on there earlier. Hopefully he's okay. I think he is, but...
The pitch from Coughlin. Swing and a miss. That ends the game. Max Coughlin closes it out. The Warriors win this game 8-7. As Max Coughlin's really excited getting those high fives from the teammates, heading back to the dugout. This is a game pitched only by the Coughlin brothers as they pitch all 7 innings. Jay and Max finish this game,
And what an
keeps the
important
Warriors
win
win.
for the Warriors as they've lost the 4 of their last 5 games. But they're able to snap that cold streak. And what a great overall performance by the Warriors. Although letting up 7 runs, they're still able to pull off the win, 8-7.
Warriors closed that one out there. Nothing but the Coughlin brothers. The Warriors did have their backs against the wall in the bottom of the 6th, but they were able to play 2 runs to bring back the lead. As the teams finish up their handshake line, coaches say, great game. The Warriors will now move on to Saturday. Well, they will take on Millard West. Millard West, the number 1 team in the state, coming off the state title last year. And as far as we know, Max Coughlin just finished out this game. He is set to start that game against Millard West.
And with such a great end to this game, Max has all the energy that he needs for this Saturday against such a tough team like Millard West. So it'll be a really good game to watch.
So now the Warriors out there in the left line. And we will say goodbye to you here on WTV Live as the Warriors win this one 8-7. Thank you for watching. Warriors win. Always a great day. Goodbye.